Good evening, America, and welcome back to the 4th edition of the Powder Puff Coverage 2017. Seniors of 2017 versus the juniors of 2019?
It'll be the senior class of 2018 against the junior class of 2019. I hope you're ready tonight, Mr. Panchella, because it is going to be a Donnybrook. And I will say this, because I want to stay somewhat biased. I saw Coach Barrow about an hour ago, and I said, Coach, is there anything that you want me to tell our national audience out there? And he said, don't doubt us. And then I walked into the senior locker room, and I will tell you what, they were fired up. 3 keys to victory on the board. Coach Decker put them up there. Number 1, play fast. Number 2, beat the girl to her spot. And number 3, play mad. And I'll tell you what, the intimidation factor was cranked up in that room. However, I just don't think the seniors have enough to get it done tonight in Powder Puff 2017. I'm alive. So it looks like the juniors are going to set the tone right now by adding one more captain. I was told by both teams that we were only having 3 captains aside, and the hijinks have already begun with the juniors coming out playing some head games. I'll tell you what, the height advantage clearly goes to the juniors.
Wow. The Twin Towers in the middle. Holy smokes. Anna Wright, Riley Goggin. And there is looks a little too friendly at the toss here. I thought there may not be a handshake, but no Baker Mayfields here. We will keep that under wraps and keep obscene gestures to ourselves.
If you ever wondered what it looked like when 2 great white sharks were put in the same tank together, take a look at number 1 in the green and number 21 in the white. That's Jessica, the original Shark McGivern, followed by her predecessor, Devin, the Shark Sullivan. And we're going to see those 2 go at it. One way or another, the team that wins tonight, that player from that team is going to have an impact on the outcome.
I think we'll see both teams live and die by those 2 players. Fierce competitors, also great athletes. Shout out to the podcast. They really take on the feel of West Deptford High School and what we're trying to put out there. I expect big things from both of them today, and I think it's going to be a matter of which one can stop the other.
And like I said, a quick plug, if you have not tuned in yet, be sure to tune in each Monday and Tuesday for the Welcome to the Nest podcast, sponsored by West Deptford High School Athletics. 30 minutes of intensity, camaraderie, and all-around good fun. Going out on the West Deptford High School Athletic Twitter page, be sure to follow up. Welcome to the Nest.
We're live, baby, straight from the Nest on a beautiful Wednesday night, right under the lights. This is what we live for. This is the atmosphere that we live for. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen.
We're here with Bobby Metz. Bobby, no girls on this team have muscles as big as yours. Do you think that's going to affect the way they play?
Not at all. I think they're going to come out, they're going to come fast, come strong, and they're going to come out with this dub. They've been practicing their butts off all week. They're going to do good, I'm telling you. It doesn't matter.
Amazing.
All in the heart.
So we're here with Luke Colella on the junior side. Luke, tell me what the score is going to be.
21-0 juniors.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stuff.
All right, and here we are. Got my sidekick back with me, took care of some administrative duties here. Site supervisor, athletic director.
If you want to be successful in life, show up to places on time. That's step number 1. Kenny Lim, Ray Sees, and Nas McMillan, just to name a few.
The kids are still learning. All right, looks like the seniors were going to kick this one off. We've got Lizzie McShane.
It's a free kick, which means they can kick it off of a tee or they can punt. Looks like the seniors have chosen to punt. Speaks volumes about their kicking game.
Yeah, I mean, when you kick a field goal, the ball's on the ground, but here we are with it in our hands. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully nobody slips. The ball's away. And it looks like it's fielded at the 22-yard line by
Devin
number
Sullivan,
21.
21. She's turned the corner. They better get a hand on that flag real quick.
And there she is, already having an impact in the game. Mr. Morrell spoke on it beforehand. Devin seems to be a little fired up already. We love that.
I'll tell you what, great field position. So many games are won by field position. People don't really realize it. And here these juniors will start on the far hash at the 45-yard line.
All right, we're here with offensive coordinator Vinny Pierce. Vinny, you have Jen Philippou now with a broken foot. Who's taking her spot, and how well is she going to play?
Riley Goggin, just like Jen, maybe better. We don't know yet. We're going to get to her tonight. That's all I know.
Thanks, Vinny.
All right, let's see what this offense looks like. First, the real question is who's lined up at quarterback?
Looks like number 20. Jess Chiomento, is that it?
No, looks like we got Riley Goggin. We did hear about that. The handoff to Sullivan, number 21, cuts it to the outside and down. There she is, tackle made by number 38, Cameron Lay. Had a huge impact in the game last year. Couldn't make the media day, but she looks hungry.
Powder puff veteran, knows how to play the game. Surprised they're not putting Cameron to the field, as that's usually the side the offense likes to run to, the wide side. Looks like we have a trip set to the field, one receiver into the boundary, and they're going to throw the ball.
Goggin takes the ball, throws it out to, holy smokes, number 25, Anna Wright, was just decleated. Again, I believe this is flag football.
And she is not happy about it. I'll tell you what, hands are up, palms are up, and that's not a good sign. But ladies, welcome to Powder Puff Football, juniors. Seniors are on a mission.
Just when you thought it was all fun and games, somebody gets their bell rung on play number 2.
You're not kidding. In the words of the great coach Linda Decker, stand up or sit down.
Round 2 may have just begun. Good snap. And is that to Miranda Mason?
It
direct
is.
snap.
Turn the corner.
Around the outside. Wow, good run. And again, some tackling down on the field. I know our exceptional officiating crew will take care of that nonsense.
I'll tell you what, it's always a crapshoot on what type of crew you're going to get in here. Are you going to get the type of crew that's going to call every foul and powder puff that's in the rule books, or are you going to get a crew that's going to let them play? And right now it looks like they're going to let them play.
I'd also like to give a big shout out. We've got some special guest members in our booth tonight. We have Mrs. Ashley Morrell, Miss Mia Morrell, JJ Morrell, and Talia Morrell. Come here, Tally. You want to come say hi? They're not ready to say hi yet, but they're going to be doing some announcing. I think my friend JJ's ready.
Mason turning the corner right there.
There she is, JJ. She's excited.
I'll tell you what, it looks like it could be. That was a 4th down play, Mr. Panchella, and it is close.
Are we getting a measurement here? No, the official said, he seems very confident. Turnover on downs.
So they came out on fire. They got great field position to start the game, just couldn't put it together. 2 plays in the negative, and you can't have that if you want to move the sticks. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Let's see what the seniors are made out of.
I felt the juniors kept it very conservative there on their first drive. I guess feeling out the senior defense, and there we have it. There is Talia Morrell, the newest member of the Morrell family you just saw there. Next time we'll have JJ stand up on the seat there so she can be seen.
Seniors staying the same offense from a year ago. 2-back set. That's Catherine Urusso pressing the edge. She's got to get vertical, looking for the cutback.
Wow.
Coach Barrow's done his homework.
Oh, boy. More collisions on the field. Still a flag not drawn.
I'll tell you what, I love the fact that Coach Barrow and his staff are coaching up the cutback in powder puff football, stretching the edge and then bringing it back across the field. That's the key to scoring touchdowns in this game.
I heard he had given Mike Tomlin a call about how that Steelers offense operates. Catherine Urusso looking like Le'Veon Bell there, the way she waited for the hole to open up, picked a lane, and got upfield. 2nd and short here. Snap to McGivern. Fakes the handoff to Urusso. She's around the left side.
That's trouble.
Oh, boy. She's still going. Inside the red zone. I'm waiting for the call. Looks like the refs got her
at the 1 yard line.
Out of bounds at the 1.
What I can't wrap my head around is Coach Matt Wilson, first-year defense coordinator for the juniors, and the concept of keeping the defensive line 4.5 yards from the line of scrimmage.
I'm wondering, are the juniors running the opposite direction, or do they understand that the person with the ball is the flag we are trying to grab? We will find out, but there's that cheer squad from the senior staff. They're bringing some energy. And here's our 3rd play. Whoa. And wow, walked into the end zone. Jessica McGivern, number 1. Looks like we got a group celebration coming.
I love it.
Thank you.
This looks
Thank
like
you,
the old
NFL.
bowling. Is this bowling?
This?
Oh,
shout out Alshon Jeffrey and the
Great
Philadelphia
job.
Eagles. Mr. Panchella was at that game, saw that happen. Love that the girls were watching. They obviously were doing some of their homework on this football.
Beside me, I have Zach Kaminsky. How do you think the outcome is going to be tonight?
Seniors are going to win.
What do you think the score is going to be?
Not sure. I think it's going to be tight, though. You have two competitive teams.
That was actually better executed than the first 3 plays they ran in the game, which tells me a little something about their practice schedule.
Well, it looks like the team meal has provided some energy for the seniors. We've got Coach Mackay Sawyer-Smith. He's a little concerned, a little fired up.
I told Coach Wilson today, Matt Wilson, one of our West Everett Athletics office aides, I said, you got to ride the highs and the lows. Nothing's too high, nothing too low. And you see Coach Mackay Sawyer-Smith right now trying his best to keep his team under control and weather the storm of the veteran seniors.
And we just got a glimpse of JJ and Morrell on the camera there. They're going to be doing some play-by-play with us here tonight. Looks like we're going to have another quick kickoff from these seniors. 7-0, 14:52 to go in the first half.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Panchella, what the juniors need to really settle in on is their kick return game. Clearly taking the ball back across the field in the first possession. Did a great job for them getting field position, and the same thing needs to happen right here. Looks like they changed the kickoff return format. They were on a 4-3-2-2 on the last one. Looks like you have a 6 front on this one.
Good call picking up on the new formation here. Wow, great kick from McShane. Not fielded cleanly, but Mason picks it up.
Dangerous.
She's heading around the right side. Wow, what a tackle. What a tackle.
Looks like was that number 46?
46.
Jen Fisher. Took me a minute to find it because this is not in numerical order like we asked for, but that's okay.
Tell you what, the roster does not reflect the effort right now. Great start for the seniors. Excellent open field tackle. Jen Fisher showing us what's up. Hop on out to football practice tomorrow, Jen. Talk to our DBs about open field tackling. Not sure who coaches the defensive backs for West Effort, but we're getting better, I can tell you that.
Stark contrast to the junior defensive line. The seniors are right on top of that football. No extension in the neutral zone from the junior center.
Wow. Was that about a 10-yard loss? Did we hear from Mr. Gore doing the PA announcer? Is there something about a 3-second count before you can rush in there? Because I'm seeing these seniors flying off the edge pretty quickly here.
The bottom line is the juniors have to extend the neutral zone. The center has to take the ball as far as she can to get the defensive lineman away from the offensive lineman so there's room to work. And it looks like some frustration from the juniors. Whenever you see palms up, it's not good.
Is this moment too big for the juniors? Here's Goggin around the outside trying to find a lane. Oh, and she's down.
Great job by the defense maintaining leverage. Shout out to defense coordinator Colin Franson. And a quick plug for Colin's workplace where he's at 7 days out of 7 days. Speranza over there in Westville, one of my favorites.
What food isn't your favorite?
Restaurants, my favorite, Mr. Panchella.
All right, yeah, great restaurant. I've been there once as well. I did enjoy it. I hope to come back sometime soon. And it looks like, are we going to have a punt here? Or is this a timeout?
This is a
timeout. All right, during the timeout, your take so far on the game?
Well, I am surprised at the lack of movement that the juniors have gotten on offense, really unable to establish anything in the run game. Clearly, they need to make some adjustments right now and start attacking the middle of the field. I am also surprised at the hot start of the seniors. We knew Coach Barrow had done his homework in the offseason, but little did we know he would pay as much attention to detail as he has. So that's a great job by the senior staff.
We're here with Minnie Bilodeau. Bilodeau, who's your favorite player out there on the field?
28.
28? Who's 28?
Kate.
Kate Bilodeau?
Yes.
Sweet. We're here with defensive coach Matt Wilson. Matt, the seniors scored on their first drive. How are you going to help correct this throughout the game?
We're going to talk to our defense and tell them to be more aggressive. They played really soft and they jogged after every play, so we got to fix that.
It looks like we're coming out of the timeout. 13:06 to go in the first half. Here's the next play from the juniors. They're going back to Sullivan.
She's got the edge. She's got the.
Oh boy, runs into her own player, breaks a few tackles. Wow, that's a tackle from McShane. Pretty sure they may be friends or teammates on the basketball court. We'll see how that translates at practice tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can feel the anxiety from Mr. Panchella just growing with every lack of call from the officials on tackling.
I mean, I've seen some crackback blocks. I've seen some knockout blows. Not really sure what's going on here, but I'm all for it. If we want to turn this into a rugby-style match, let it fly. Take the flags off. Let's tackle. Oh, boy. Looks like a bobbled play here, but Mason still finds the edge. She's running like a machine. Wow, and again, I don't even know what to say, but McGivern, Earl, I'm pretty sure they just shoved each other right there. Jess McGivern just came through like Sean Taylor. Shout out Sean Taylor.
I'll tell you who got up a little slow right there is number 17, Jasmine Daly, playing free safety for this defense. And I'll tell you what, if she's banged up, they're going to struggle defensively.
We're here with head coach Mackay. Mackay, what players on the other side are you worried about?
Personally, I'm worried about Jess McGivern, or Shark, like they call her. Cam Lay is a threat, so is Catherine Russo, but I'm pretty confident in the defense that wasn't put in, so I think we'll be able to pull out a double.
Great.
Well, the juniors finally got something going here. Got the ball at midfield, 1st and 10.
Deanna Corsetti needs to extend the football and extend the neutral zone.
Snaps there. Handoff to Anna Wright, and again we're going backwards. And again it's Cameron Lay on the tackle. The Braveheart face paint bringing some energy. And here we are seeing some substitutions on the fly from the seniors, working the short bench to their advantage.
Clearly the junior class is going to have to open up and throw the football here at some point. I know there are concerns with the throwing motion of Riley Goggin, but
she takes the snap. They're going to go back to the speedster Mason, who's found some holes here. Gets to the edge. She's down after about a 7-yard gain.
Looks like they found Honey Hole over there on the right side, off tackle. And if I'm Coach Sawyer Smith, I'm going to attack that for the remainder of the evening until they adjust.
Tell you what, you get on this football field and you think you can beat everybody to the edge. You are not Reggie Bush, USC, all right? It is tough to get to the edge here.
And they're staying over there. That's the answer. Stay to the right. It looks like they found a weak spot.
Who's that, Goggin?
That's Riley Goggin
on the carry. Edge. Showing some of that skill set she has. Had a great field hockey season. That's another 1st down for the juniors. There's Coach Mackay Sawyer Smith, very, very involved with his offense. Love to see that. I'm waiting for Nas McMillan to flick that to 1st down, but we and again they attack the short side, the right side of the field. Sullivan makes an unbelievable cut.
Did you see the cut?
Wow, jump cut. We'll have you out of practice tomorrow as well. Thank you.
You can start running back for us today. Looks like she's going to the Coach Clyde Folsom School of Jump Cutting.
Single move. Shout out Coach Alp as well. They teach those kids. And while we're on that topic, ladies and gentlemen, we hope to see you there Sunday, December 3rd, 11 a.m. at Rowan for West Deptford. And she's down there. Yeah, once you're on the ground, you are down there. But
great effort to fall, get back up, and make that catch, though, by 21.
Again, going to be a great atmosphere this Sunday, 11 a.m. at Rowan. Come see your Eagles take on Exit 32 as we battle for the title. The exact team we want to play, the exact moment we were looking for.
Making some changes up front. Oh, no, just getting a flag there. Cameron.
That's Renee
Evans.
That's Renee Evans grabbing her flag there. Looks like they're stacking the line here. That's Mason to the left side now trying to stretch the field. It looks like the seniors are picking up on what they're trying to do here.
How do you think you guys are working together as a team on defense?
So I think we could do a little bit better, but as a team, I think we're working together really good. Yeah.
8:40 left on the clock here. We've got 2nd and 10 juniors. The Shark McGivern seems to be just commanding the defense from the safety position. Here's Sullivan trying to make some shifty cuts. Wow, what a tackle by number 10. I think that's Kylie Mikulski. Shout out Kylie. Welcome back to the athletics fields. We've missed you. Only seen your freshman sister out there competing. Looks like a broken play. That ball's on the ground. I'm not really sure what's going on right now.
I'll tell you what I don't like, and that's the body language from the quarterback. Shrugging the shoulders, palms up. You need to keep your composure, get your people lined up where they need to be, and get on to the next play.
We are here with Eagles superstar Kenney Lim. Kenny, what can this junior offense do better to come back and win the game?
We just got to get things rolling on offense, man. Clearly, the seniors got a stiff defense, but I think juniors will prevail.
Thank you, Kenny.
All right, here we go. 4th and very long, or I don't know if Nas knows what down it is. He flipped it to 4. Now it's back to 1. Riley thought she was down. Looks like she's out of bounds. Still small gain. This will be 4th and very long.
One thing Coach Mackay Sawyer-Smith needs to address with his players is playing to the echo of the whistle. There's been a lot of stopping when the assumption that they lost their flag, and they haven't. And that's a sign of an inexperienced team.
I'd like to also see these officials. We've talked about it year in and year out. Please tuck in your jersey so we are not grabbing jersey and grabbing flags. And it was a turnover on downs. I'll talk to Nas McMillan at halftime about doing a better job on the box there, but we'll, baby steps.
Let's get some quick predictions with 7:12 to go, still early in the game. Mia Christina, your prediction, who's going to win tonight, the seniors or the juniors? You have to pick one, dear, seniors or juniors.
All right, let's kick it over to JJ Morrell. Who do you think's going to win, the seniors or the juniors?
Junior.
You've heard it here.
You heard it there. Mia, are you sure you don't know?
Yeah.
All right, Mia, staying right down the middle, not picking a side.
We'll kick it right over to Mrs. Ashley Morrell. Seniors or juniors? That's 7-0.
I was rooting for the underdogs, the juniors, but it looks like the seniors is going to pull this one out.
Oh boy, the seniors have made a believer in one of us so far. There may be some more to join. Looks like Tally likes the seniors as well. And JJ likes the junior. She's made that loud and clear. We will wait for Mia Morrell to speak after halftime.
All right, 1st and 10 for the seniors.
All right, here we go. After the turnover on downs, handoff to Cameron Lay.
Great job keeping contained and forcing it back inside. That's number 28, Kate Bilodeau, following the footsteps of her older brother Michael out here on the football fields. Only difference is Kate can play defense.
Big shout out to Kate +8. She's learned from the 8 males in her house how to make a play there, and great family there, the Bilodeaus. But she certainly showed Mike what it takes to be on the defensive side of the field.
Going with a 2-man defensive front, playing a lot of zone. Not sure if that's going to do well.
Oh, McGivern following her blockers. Another cut. Oh boy, another tackle on the field here. I don't know how we're going to stop this, but like I said, take the flags off and let's let this thing fly. Love the offensive style from the seniors right now. The way that McGivern's able to ride Catherine Yaruso with the football and make a decision there. Can be a tricky play to run, but they seem to have it down right. Here we go, 1st and 10 again. Snap to McGivern, the toss to Lay, collides with someone. Oh boy.
Wow, that was a serious shoulder. That's called finishing the run.
Tough runs here. I hope someone knows a dentist after this one.
Let me tell you something, if you're going to put face paint on like that, you better finish runs like that.
I couldn't agree more. Right now, these seniors have come out to make a statement. I don't know if the juniors can withstand this kind of pressure, but I'm still not changing the prediction. I'm still going 14-7. Juniors.
Yaruso pressing the edge.
Around the outside, no one seems to want to contain it.
That's a quick 1st down on the spot of the flag. Looked short.
And here we are again. Do we have another senior heavy officiating crew? Not really sure how that's going to work. But with 5:10 to go, we've got another 1st down on the 49-yard line going in. You know, time is on their side right now. You forget it's just 2 20-minute halves here, and the clock moves pretty quickly. Here's McGivern on the carry to the right side. Anna Wright tried to make the tackle, had her whole belt, but couldn't find the flag. But she slowed her up enough for a teammate to come over and help. And we've got about first or second and about 5. 4:27 to go on the clock. Still 7-0 Seniors. Seniors lining up for their next offensive play. They've dominated time of possession, and McGivern bangs the timeout.
I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like the lack of intensity and focus from the junior sideline. I don't know if that's the offensive huddle, if we're standing around talking about what we're doing this weekend, but we need to see some hands clapping. We need to hear some more enthusiasm coming from that sideline, because that certainly can play a big role in the impact and outcome of a football game, is the entire team's involvement.
I couldn't agree more. Again, we talked about the bright lights can make people feel a certain way. Not sure if the juniors are just happy to be here or they're really looking to compete. But again, you can tell experience has played a role in this game year in and year out. The seniors, very prepared for the moment. Very, very prepared for the moment. They've even got their advisors out there in the huddle. I mean, this is a full-fledged effort.
Interesting to see Coach Seeley's involvement in the senior class and what's going on out there. You got to wonder to yourself, is he secretively on this coaching staff?
I've got no problem with it if he is. Again, any edge you can get in this game, we'll take it. I mean, it's about competition. It's about winning. And the seniors are out here to get it done.
Huge possession right here. If the juniors can get a defensive stop, hold the seniors to a 7-0 lead going into the half, they have a shot and anything's possible. Give up a touchdown here and it might be lights out.
Again, the juniors line up in this tight defensive formation. They bite on McGivern, but it's Yaruso around the other side, running like a Mack truck, and she is down.
She runs down the lacrosse field like that this spring, and we're going to win a lot of games.
I couldn't agree more. Headed to Montclair next year to suit up for them in lacrosse as well. But that was some speed from her. You can tell she's been working since field hockey ended. She's getting ready for a big season coming up. And again, the seniors, a big play down the field. Everyone bid on the shark, and it's Yaruso around the left side.
There's no force player on the left or right side of the defense, and that's why the seniors are continuing to attack the edge. We got our first flag of the game. That's in the area of a holding call. That one's coming back.
And first flag we have seen of the game. Great to see the officiating crew active here. Probably could have had a couple personal foul calls on roughing, but you know, it's West Deptford. We'll take it. Any type of scrap game, we're into it.
We're going to find out a lot about these officials on this drive. If they're in the true spirit of powder puff, they will not allow the seniors to score here before they have to keep the game close.
That's what we like to hear as well. You know, we've got 3:29 left on the clock here. 1st and 18 after the holding penalty.
The juniors need force players on the edge. They are too soft.
Snap to McGivern. Wow, the pitch to Yaruso from deep. She's down the edge again. I'm just not so sure this junior defense has any idea what's going on right now. A lot of confused looks, hands on our hips, people laughing. Are we taking this seriously, or again, are we just happy to be here?
I'll tell you what, Anna Wright does not look happy. She's a competitor.
That competitive edge is flowing right now, but after a 1st and 18, we now have 2nd and 1. 17-yard clip from Yaruso. She's looking like the speedster tonight. Looks like she's going to do it all for these senior Eagles. All right, and here we go, 2nd and 1. McGivern fakes the handoff to Lay. Lay's going to be out lead blocking.
That is
McGivern jump cut through, and that's Mel Hires.
And what you saw there was bringing a safety down into the alley to create a force player, which forced the play to cut back inside to the rest of the defense. Someone over there on the junior squad finally hit the lights and figured out exactly what's going on.
But again, for the seniors, understanding down and distance, only needing a yard for first down with the clock in their favor. 2:07 left in the first half. Ball on the 13, 1st and 10 seniors. Looks like they got the traditional wing tee out there. A toss to the halfback, Yaruso.
That's a huge play.
Wow,
that's a huge
Melissa
play.
Hires.
Oh, a little shoulder bump from Yaruso right there on the way back to the huddle. I like it. It's getting feisty, and this is it. This could be a goal line stand that changes the whole complexion of the game with 141 and ticking till the half.
Shout out to the seniors honoring the wing tee there. Great to see. Not sure if that's a play we'll run, but hey, good to see the lineup, good to see the formation. Shout out Coach Clyde Folsom, been doing it for years. And obviously it's translated over to Powder Puff. Here's McGivern, the handoff to Lay. She's trying to find the edge. Wow, another big tackle. She doesn't even know she's down.
Adjustment by the juniors. Hopefully it's not too late and they can get some offense going, but if they're going to play the edge like this, they're going to make the seniors have to go into halftime and figure some things out.
All right, so we've got just about a minute to go here. Not sure if anybody knows about the clock, but we will see how this management goes. Under a minute now, the clock is rolling. We've got 3rd down and 16 to go. We will see what happens.
Uh-oh. Shark around the edge.
She's still not down. Is someone going to... Do we have a timeout on the field? There it is. There it is.
The offense ball will be spotted on the 6-yard line.
It's good enough for first down, huh?
And I will tell you what, Mr. Panchella, you score here, this game might be all but done.
Looks like we've got 3rd down and 2, 38 seconds to go. I know that was at least their 2nd timeout. Is there 2 timeouts a half?
Yes, there are.
All right, so no more timeouts. That means the hurry up will be on the field. Got to keep this thing moving. Will we see our first pass attempt?
I'll tell you what, I'm seeing some very concerned seniors right now. Things were very, very exciting initially, and now we're going to see how they handle adversity.
This is a must stop for the juniors, or this thing could get ugly in the second half. And my prediction could burn. I may crash and burn tomorrow with that prediction.
All right, juniors, class 2019, let's see what you're all about. Backs are against the wall. Got to come up big here.
All right, here we go. 4th down play. It's McGivern to the outside. Oh, boy, more collisions on the field.
Oh, and that's Riley Godwin
Riley's
with the
got
tackle.
The flag. Looks like the official's going to give her a favorable spot here.
It's a first down, but the clock.
Stoppage on the first down. Set the chains, 1st and goal.
Do the seniors realize that seniors use their last timeout?
Now, is that like an extra timeout for seniors? We may have to interview
what
this officiating
What I think happens
crew.
is no one reads the rules and regulations, so then they just do whatever they want. Everyone goes along with it because no one's really sure what they're supposed to do.
I'll tell you what, I'd be fine with that at Rowan at 11 o'clock on Sunday as well. Forget the rules. Let's just get the pigskin out there. We may not even wear helmets.
25 seconds here, Mr. Panchella. Going to put you under the gun with the offense coordinator for the seniors. 25 seconds to go in the half. 1st down and 3. Where are you going with the football?
I'm taking this short side of the field with McGivern, faking that handoff to Russo, letting her get out and lead block, picking a lane, and putting this thing in the end zone. And here we go. Snap to McGivern.
Right the middle. That's a
tackle. Wow, what a tackle. There's no timeouts left. On the ball, on the ball, on the ball. Flags are being casually handed back to people. McGivern can't get hers back on.
You have to block.
You were not ready for the hurry up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it snapped. It's given to Lay.
I'll tell
Tackle
you what,
again.
This is
the stand we were talking about.
Abomination of clock management. And Coach Kevin Barrow needs to go into halftime and have a conversation with his staff about who's on the clock, who's calling the plays, and they need to figure it out. You've had all season of sitting on a loss from a year ago, and you can't get it done on the 1-foot line with 30 seconds to go. Unacceptable. And there's the disgust in Coach Barrow's face, and that's exactly how he should feel. Figure it out. There's Coach Kid Decker. It's all about having fun until you get shut down on the 1-yard line, isn't it, Coach Decker? Figure it out, seniors.
Wow, huffing and puffing, and there is new life on the junior sideline. The whole crowd just erupted over there. They're feeling it right now. This is it. This is what they needed. New life back in this game.
We're live, everybody, in the nest, on the sidelines. This is what we live for. Wednesday night football under the lights with the infamous Coach Barrow leading the seniors. As you see, it's a 7-0 lead for the seniors right now at halftime. Coach Barrow, what are your thoughts after being the underdogs?
Listen, I couldn't say why we're the underdogs. Look at the score. That was absolute domination. They drove the ball on us, 50 yards? That was nothing. We stopped them. We went down all the way on the field. Unfortunately, time ran out. We couldn't get there, but we looked great. and we're going to come out, we're going to score.
Awesome to hear that, Coach. Let's see it happen.
I am not heading down there to take care of that one. Didn't know you could nosedive off of a stunt. We've seen it before. Cheerleading continues to lead concussions at the high school level. Wow. Get that man some ice. Get these boys, I don't know, some water.
We're here with the Neon Ninja, Gabe Finocchi. Gabe, if the juniors trained with Finocchi Fitness, how would they perform tonight?
I'll tell you this right now. They'd be the most explosive people you've ever seen.
Thank you, Gabe. We're here tonight with these junior fans right here. Juniors, how do you think they're going to come back in the second half?
I feel like we just need to pass more, really just make a lot more attempts and actually try a little bit harder.
Wake up, head coach, wake up!
Come on, Mackay!
Wake up, head coach!
Your best friend, Darren McEwen's going to be playing in the state chip game this weekend. How are you feeling about him?
I don't really know. I mean,
Screw him. What about you?
I'm actually pretty nervous. Tonight's my first night, but I mean, I don't care because the juniors really think they're gonna win. No!
So tell me, ladies, what do you guys think of the score?
It's looking a little rough right now. It's not that good at all. Not at all. But the seniors are kind of cheating right now by playing it really rough out there.
Continues to lead concussions at the high school level. Wow. Get that man some ice. Get these boys, I don't know, some water. All right, we're going to take a short break up here in the booth. Allow the video to roll here, pick up some of the great images going on right now. Perfect shot at the 50 right there. We will be right back with you.
So what do the juniors need to do in the second half?
They've got the momentum. I believe they do kick off here, so they're going to need another defensive stand. Going to be tough, but they're starting to figure it out a little bit. Matt Wilson must have had a talk there. Very, very gritty effort near the goal line there. Those are the type of stops that keep you in games. Looks like Coach Sawyer Smith's calling his team back over. May have something up his sleeve here.
Well,
on
I'll
the
tell you
kickoff.
who's got over there in the middle of the huddle. I'm not sure if you can see him. That's Mo. Last name Mentum. Momentum is over there in the middle of the juniors. That goal line stand has changed the outlook of this game for that crew. And I'm not sure what Coach Barrow said to his team at halftime, but we're going to find out how great of a motivator he is. We know he did his homework in the offseason, but can he motivate his girls to get the job done and rebound from the goal line stuffing?
All right, and just before we get started here, I'm going to give a quick shout out to everybody that's making this thing possible. May miss some people along the way, but here we go. WDTV 08, led by Mr. Kirshner, Nic Uff, Tyler Cobb, Brandon Yulo, Aaron Seang, Max Strout. I know we've got a couple others on the field. Also, Coach Mark Dixon, Mr. Billy Gore, Mr. Jason Morrell, Sam Bicking and her father come out taking pictures.
Let's make sure that we acknowledge Coach Mike Sealy and Mr. Joel Crane, the senior class advisors, as well as Miss Courtney Stetson and Miss Stephanie Patton, getting ready to have her first child coming up here in a few months. Doing a great job getting these teams ready and continuing the powder puck tradition. High kick to start the second half. Ball's on the
That
ground.
ball
That's
is
a
on the
dead
ground.
ball.
Loose. Wow.
That's a dead ball, officials who are just letting chaos ensue.
We may just want to blow the whistle. Not sure if the officials are even back on the field.
No, I don't think they were ready at all. I think that Coach Sawyer-Smith needs, if I'm Coach Sawyer-Smith, I'm out past the numbers, just absolutely going berserk that was allowed to just happen. They need to re-kick, or that ball should have been dead where it landed.
Here we go. Might be, the ball hit the ground here. We got to know the rules, but if I had to sum that up, looked like a Deron Holloway there, opening kickoff for Paulsboro before it was called back for holding. But this time the ball hit the ground here. That is a dead ball. Looks like they'll take that ball right there where it landed on about the 35-yard line.
Good,
coming
they got
out.
it right. I love it when they get it right. Take the time, get it right.
I agree. Again, even these officials got to be ready for the moment.
Big shout out to Miss Karen Robinson as well, and the student council for collecting canned goods at the door and really doing everything possible to make this event so efficient and special. Thank you, Miss Robinson, and student council.
And really great turnout here. Both sides of the bleachers filled up. Wow, and there was our first pass of the game out to Taylor Shivers just off her fingertips.
You know what I ask right now? Now what? So there you go. You and your staff got together. So we're going to come out in the second half and go big with a fade right off the bat. Now you didn't get it. Now what do you do?
Get back to your bread and butter. Let McGivern run this offense. Fakes to Russo, handoffs to Russo. Give it to Cameron Lay. Spread these juniors out again. Get them on their heels. Keep this thing rolling. You still have a 7-0 lead. You need to move the chains. Shout out Tyler Cobb and the chain gang. Let's ground and pound this thing.
And there they go. The Shark around the edge.
Just as we expected. She breaks one, breaks another. Holy smokes. Indiana football, they may want to recruit the Shark because of what she's bringing out here on the Powder Buff field.
I'll tell you what, we had Shark on Shark action right there as Devin Sullivan awaited Jess right around the corner and missed on the flag. And
I have to wonder how much preparation are these coaches doing in terms of grabbing these flags. There's some activities online about grabbing these flags, reflexes, going after these things, seeing a lot of missed grabs on the tackles here. But we've got 1st and 10 seniors moving the ball.
We've been here before, juniors. Backs up against it, ball's on the ground, dead ball, blow the whistle, officials, that's it, second down.
There it is. Don't need anybody getting hurt. Don't need any pile jumpers there.
You can't put the ball on the ground without a play. It's a wasted play. So now it's second, and they actually lost a yard because of a fumbled exchange. And those are the things that you need to get done in practice, and clearly the seniors are struggling. The lights are the brightest.
And no, ladies and gentlemen, that was not Spygate there. That is our drone taking care of some of the footage here. There's no cheating in Powder Puff. I know attempts are made, but that was the aerial coverage of the game. And there is our first completed pass of the game to Jen Fisher. Jen showing her worth out there. Well done, Jen.
Now that needed to happen. That opened your playbook back up, and you can start picking on what you want again. The menu just got a little bit more broad as they hit the passing game, because now the defense has to respect the pass.
I agree. And there we go. Great shot of the drone there. The NFL has their aerial coverage, as do we here at West Deptford High School.
And
they're going back to their bread and butter. Uruso trying to make a cut. Wow, great tackle. There's Deanna Corsetti making herself known.
Fourth down. It's 4th down. It's 4th down and 2, and this is the play of the game.
I know for Coach Clyde Folsom, he's going for it right here. Momentum is big, boys. Strap it on. We're going to get this 2 yards here. Mr. Morrell, what's your call here?
I think they're going to go back to the Shark around the edge, but you got to be smart. If the force play, they brought the blitz. Get it up the middle.
First time we've gone up the middle. Corsetti slams the flag down.
D-cleat sticker for 34 of the seniors. Lizzie McShane, get her a D-cleat sticker, as she just absolutely tattooed Brianna Anderson on short yardage. And that is the chain gang way right there.
Absolutely. Right up the middle. West Deptford smash mouth football. Gotta love that, ladies and gentlemen.
Juniors brought the blitz off the edge right there, thinking the same as me, that they were going to attack the far side of the field with the Shark. Instead, they take it up the middle with some misdirection. Impressive.
I'm going to again, and I don't want to, but give a shout out to these seniors. Adding in some new offensive plays for the second half, some things the juniors haven't seen, and then going right back again to the bread and butter. The fake handoff to Yaruso, and it's McGivern again inside the, we're about at the 5 here.
All right, Coach Barrow, what do you have in your toolbox? You didn't have enough in the first half. Do you have something here that can get the job done?
Yeah, we've got 1st and goal from the 6 here, and I agree with you. If the juniors can make a stop here, this could be interesting, but if the seniors get in the end zone, oh boy, hurry up time for the juniors.
Timeout called by, I believe, the juniors. Coach Sawyer Smith realizes the critical aspect of shutting it down on the goal line.
And there we have defensive coach Matt Wilson, and there's those seniors filling up with the fluid, staying hydrated. Might be drinking some of Michael's secret sauce. Shout out Space Jam.
Secret sauce was water in that movie, for those of you who have not seen Space Jam.
It was indeed water. We promoted here. It should be the only thing you're drinking outside of black coffee, but who am I?
How about Mr. Joel Crane going with the long trench coat, Vince Lombardi style 1963 Green Bay Packers?
He's just been killing it.
Look at the expressions of the juniors over there. We got people yawning. We got hands in pockets, coffee cups. Guys, bring some juice, for crying out loud. Wait till podcast number 10 about being an energy vampire and getting on the energy train. You're either on the train or you're on the tracks. And let me tell you something, the junior boys are on the tracks.
I'll tell you what, we'll be getting a still shot of that. That may be going up on the board. We may actually just be posting that all over the building.
At the end of the day, you're going to get a picture. It's going to say 21-0 seniors, and it's going to have that picture underneath.
Wow. Well, here we go. Let's see if these seniors can figure it out in the red zone.
Coming out of a timeout with some questions. That's never good.
Not at all. Oh, boy. Oh, here we go. McGivern was just waiting for the official to signal it. She's off to the snap right away. They're going back to Cameron Lay.
Seam.
Wow.
Big seam.
Looks like the tackle may have been made right there. Yes, short of the goal line.
Live to fight another down.
Riley Goggins somehow puts that 7-foot wingspan in there and grabs herself a flag.
Need to go goal line D right here. We should see a 6-man front for the juniors. I'd put everybody right up there, to be honest with you. Although, you got to be aware of Jen Fisher going right down the seam on the tight end dump.
It's why Coach Barrow put it in there, letting them know, keeping them honest. We've still got the passing attack.
Keep an eye on 46, top of your screen.
The composure of McGivern's been phenomenal, and they're going to stretch him out here on the goal line. Yaruso,
I think she's down. I think she got her.
She did indeed. Oh, boy, and they're fired up. That is number 28, Kate Bilodeau. Mike Bilodeau, you may want to talk to your sister after this game, because, boy, does she play defense better than you do.
I'll tell you what, right now, if I'm Coach Barrow, I'm going to 46. Release the tight end right down the middle, quick pop pass, and really stun the juniors.
Could we see a little Tim Tebow-esque jump pass here right to the tight end? I also know in the NFL now it's become very popular. You kick that tight end in motion, little shovel pass up the middle, but it's going to be the Shark taking it
When
himself.
in doubt, give it to the Shark.
Wow, juniors trying to make a tackle in the end zone there.
I wonder if they know that it's a touchdown after she crosses the plane.
Oh, boy. I don't know, but there we are again. Some more showboating from the seniors. We don't mind it. Go ahead, let it fly. The official doesn't even know what to think there. The Shark may be over 100 yards. I'll check with our statistician later. She's shown composure again. Indiana football, sign her up. All right, you could use the help.
And they're having a good time out there, and that's exactly what Coach Kid Decker wanted. Have fun. Enjoy playing the game with your friends. Looking over there at a junior squad that does not look interested in playing powder puff football at all.
Oh, boy. It's looking defeated on that sideline.
And I'll tell you what, when we go on a limb in the prediction game, in the prediction pregame, and this is the kind of response we get, and you got senior powder puff cheerleaders doing push-ups, I'll tell you what, it's disappointing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about staying home tomorrow, but I'm going to show up and own it. But I'll definitely be talking to the juniors after this one. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, may be a blowout. This might have been my prediction from last year, 35-0 for the old senior class.
The juniors need to take and do something with this kickoff. They need to do something with this kickoff, whether it's a reverse, fake reverse, They need to find a way to get this thing down there and get great field position to finish a drive. Because they were starting to figure it out at the end of the first half.
I agree. Little momentum, but the air's been sucked right out of them again. First and foremost, you got to catch this ball in the air and you got to make something happen with it. Stare this thing down. Don't worry about the lights. You've got 12 minutes and 43 seconds to make something happen. And remember, this clock is ticking. All right, here's
a lot of juice coming from the senior side here.
Here's McShane with the next boot coming up. She gets a hold of it.
End over end.
And there, it's ball on the ground again. Blow it dead. Oh boy. Renee Evans wants it. She thinks it's a senior ball, but as we know, that ball hits the ground. It is a junior football at the 32-yard line. Senior cheerleaders getting some Eagle chants going. They're fired up. Teams coming flying off the field.
Well, we have a minute. Quick shout out to our swimming and diving team who opens up their season this Thursday at home against Paul VI, 4 p.m. at Riverwinds. Be there in the pool and check out our boys and girls kick off their 2017-18 swim season. Best of luck, swim and dive.
It's going to be an exciting season for them. The winter sports are here whether you're ready or not. Any Game of Thrones fans, the winter has arrived, whether you like it or not.
I don't know what the conversation was right there, but Mr. Seeley looks like he's working the refs. And again, where are the junior advisors? I mean, these are the games that you got to play. You know, when you're a veteran advisor and you see the officials close to your sideline, you got to talk them up.
It could be Coach Seeley's head coaching experience.
Why do the seniors have the ball right now?
Are they saying that's a live ball on the kickoff?
They just said that was a live ball.
Was that Coach Seeley sliding a 20 into someone's hand?
I don't know, but the rules clearly state that when the ball hits the ground, it's a dead ball. And the fact that Coach Mackay Sawyer-Smith is not stopping this game to get it right tells me he doesn't know the rules. In fact, there's nobody on the junior side, including the people sitting in the stands, moving or even comment. I mean, that's a huge play.
They just seem to be okay with it. I'll tell you right now, if you see those steel benches on the junior sideline, I'd have one of those thrown out about halfway onto the field right now, just letting people know, number one, I'm here. Number two, that's not allowed. Number three, throw me out if you need to, but we need to figure this out. But here we are, seniors still running the ball, chewing the clock, 11:15 to go in the game. I don't even know what to say right now.
Well, let's not take anything away from Renee Evans, because clearly her hustle is what made that become even a thought process for the officials. So great job, Renee, getting down there and recovering a dead ball, which got about, I'll tell you what, this is going to be known as dead ball gate from this point forward, if this thing's any kind of close.
I don't even want to say this right now, but I'm getting some inside scoop from the junior sideline. Just got a text message that said, this is awful. I'm not going to say who sent it, but holy
juniors,
smokes.
Instead of focusing on powder puff football right now.
I didn't want to have to do it, but I did. I did it. After these officials don't know either, I'm letting it all fly right now.
Well, where are the junior class advisors with the rule book?
There's Mackay arguing with Justin Hahn and Joey Redrow.
We got people laughing on the sideline. It's hilarious. It's so fun to lose. Hilarious. So funny.
We love it. We love it. What else can I draw up on my clipboard? I'm not even using it at this point.
I don't even realize. Oh, he's checking his phone right now. The boy, Coach Sawyer-Smith. Meanwhile,
here's
the
shark
right up your sideline in front.
Blood in the water. Oh my gosh!
Why don't you take a picture of that?
Wow!
That's called posterized right there, Coach Sawyer-Smith. I hope you got a picture of that with your phone while you were texting.
Contact or no contact, was that Gio Gismondi that just ran downfield? Holy smokes.
At least one person has an issue with what's going on here, and that's Deanna Corsetti. She's not gonna
let it fly, Deanna. We support it right now. Let it fly. Get an unsportsmanlike. We'll support it for one time here at West Deptford. Let it go. Pick up a pylon, throw it on the field, get ejected, do something. We need a spark right now, but we're running out of time. We're running out of time. I am going to have to show up tomorrow and face the fact that I believed in something that wasn't.
You're right. We both are, and I'm right there with you. And it just keeps getting. This is not getting any better.
Oh boy, and she
and look at the body language. Here's the body language.
Hold on, we've got a flag on the field. Looks like this one's coming back.
Oh, that's that flag was for feeling sorry for the juniors, I think. I'm not sure what the sign is for I feel sorry for the team in the white jerseys, but that's what that penalty was on.
I don't know if he's trying to make up for the ball that hit the ground and then we gave it to the seniors, but this feels a lot like coming to a West Deptford football game when the crew seems to be maybe playing for the other team. You know what I'm saying? I know officials in your eyes, it's not always that big a deal, but there's something going on down here. There's certainly something going on down here.
Slinging it.
Oh, fingertips again. Here we go. Don't know if you've seen Little Giants, but we'll get some, stick them on those gloves there. You will certainly catch that next time.
When you catch a ball above your waist, your hands have to be in the opposite. They need to be turned over so that your thumbs are over top, not down, not people's down.
Right. You know, alligator arms will certainly kill you.
As opposed to here.
Gotcha. Because we don't want the ball to get in on the chest there. Catch it with your hands. You know, that's what you have them for. Be fortunate that you have them. Here's McGivern around the edge here. She's not worried about the... oh, boy, ball's on the ground there, but she's...
This is going to be an interesting call here. That's a dead ball, I guess. Kickoffs are alive. It's good. Blood Sport Powder Puff 2017.
I would have been squibbing this thing the whole time or onside kicking had I known it was live. 7:49 to go in the game. We've got the seniors lining up for another play. Might be their 50th of the game.
It's going to be really going to eat some crow on this one when we turn over the trophy at the end of the game to the seniors.
Great shotgun snap. What a oh, man. Good pass from McGivern to McMichael, but it's dropped. But who's the center for the seniors?
Great extension on the ball. Is that what we're going to comment? I saw the same thing. Great shotgun snaps.
Toss your money. Talk to them tomorrow, but holy smokes, what a good snap there. That ball is slinging back to McGivern. She's got plenty of time to react. We'll get a look on that. Looks like is that Cupsey maybe?
It is. That's Carly Cupsey.
Or is that Lauren Hen? That's Cupsey out there.
Put the football.
Here's Russo. When did she get so fast?
I don't know, but she needs to put that football away. She's carrying that thing like a loaf of bread. Great job on the touchdown, but we pay attention to detail at West Everett High School. You need to have 6 points on that football, high and tight to finish your runs. But great job on the touchdown, Catherine Russo.
Check in with Kenny Lynn there. He'll teach you everything you need to know about high and tight. Guy never puts the ball on the ground. It's always secured.
6:52 to go, and that right there that we saw from the juniors is the death march back to the center of the field while the seniors are just having a great time. I mean, this year you're just trying to rally the troops and make it respectable at this point. They're thinking about next year. Meanwhile, the seniors just thinking about putting another one in the end zone.
And I think what we said before the game may be true, that you and I may have awoken the senior monster, and they have unleashed the three-headed dragon.
Well, when I looked at the rosters, I really felt like the juniors had more athletes. But to go back to podcast number 2 of Welcome to the Nest, athletes versus competitors, clearly the seniors have more competitors on their team, and that's what makes the difference.
I'm with you, and we talked about it. You need to show up and want to win this game if you're going to be successful. And right now, again, we have confusion from the juniors. And here's McShane ready to go again.
Clearly they need to cover the ball. Back to the formation they used in the beginning of the game, 4-3-2-2.
You know, I've also been hearing a lot of talk that the juniors have a lot of injuries, that they're not fielding their full team, that some of their athletes have been put on the shelf this year. But as we've always talked about, it's next man up. There it is. We got a ball caught. That looked like a forward handoff and then an absolute spear, shove, push, tackle. Holy smokes. Number 4, Julia Montana was just shot out of a missile.
Oh, there, 5 seniors are fired up. I love the
wow.
Mackenzie Ponto is on fire right now.
I know what she's arguing. I just caught some lip there. What happened is someone caught the ball who wasn't wearing flags. How do you tackle that?
Right.
Montana saw it and said, forget about it.
And you saw the shark, Jess McGivern, come in, calming everybody down, saying, hey, it's an uncontrollable. On to the next play.
You know what? You don't have a flag? Well, how's my shoulder feel? Julia Montana, again, tomorrow, football practice. We'll get you on the bomb squad.
I'll be having a conversation with. That's Miss Maddie Shivers with her hands crossed at the line of scrimmage. Let me tell you something. When you're standing at the line of scrimmage, you better be ready to compete. Maddie Shivers, shout out to the West Everett High School Eagles Nest 4 athletic office aides. She is certainly one of the founding students in that program, but we just don't stand at the line of scrimmage with our hands crossed. We stand at the line of scrimmage ready for battle.
But she does a phenomenal job in the office. Same with Matt Wilson. Nas McMillan. I know you may have a few others that lend a hand. But we really appreciate the help in our athletics department. You guys help things going as well.
Jackson Clark in the first half of the year doing a great job. It's a great crew that we have. Very lucky to have them.
Oh, here we go. Got all the mess sorted out. No flag wearing. Snap going. They're going deep. Not enough on the ball. That is intercepted. Tip ball and picked. And guess who it is?
Shut the lights off, Alice. This game is over.
It's the Shark. Jessica McGivern comes up with the tip ball. Sometimes the ball just finds you.
Looks like Coach Mekhi Stewart-Smith learned a very valuable lesson about panicking right there. If you don't have the horses to throw the ball, you don't throw the ball.
And let's just get this straight as well. We do not want to hear tomorrow that the ball wasn't stopped on the kickoff, or you didn't get this and you didn't get that. You had your opportunities, but I don't know if you've had more than 50 yards today, and it might have come on one play.
Coach Stewart-Smith too busy getting involved now. See, this is what happens. This is your breakdown. You got the head coach looking.
You know what the Shark's saying? We're still coming. We are still coming. She's well over 100 yards at this point, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
Put her in the Heisman watch, sign her up. But I'll tell you what, Kate Bilodeau can play defense for me any day of the week. She's a backyard brawler. We'll bring her in a back alley. She could scrap any day. Tell you what, Kate Bilodeau, keep working, keep grinding.
I'll tell you what, juniors, I'm sorry, because I am going to take the blame for unleashing the beast that is the class of 2010 all over you guys tonight with my prediction the other day.
I guess I'm also going to have to own that. I thought a one-score game was trying to keep it modest, but my goodness. I didn't even know 21 points could be scored in a Powder Puff game.
This will be the most lopsided win since 2 years ago when the class of 2016 beat the class of 2017 35-7. And we still have 450 to go here, Mr. Panchella.
And I didn't even want to say it, but for these juniors, there's already been talk of some sophomores working out some play cards, getting ready for the following year. My prediction might be even more insane next year, so just be ready for that one.
Is that Vicky Ophitis with the ball right now, 44?
That is Vicky with the ball.
Yes. When you want to put the nail in the coffin, give the ball to Vicky.
I'll tell you what, I love that right there. Big shout out as well.
And she wants to get it right. She's still fired up.
She wants another chance, calling for another flag. Get me something right. Wearing the number 44. That just gave me the chills right there. Shout out to the Brandemartys, Nick Brandemarty, always thinking about you, always living through you. Great to see the 44 out on the field there.
21-0, and the seniors want to execute. They want to execute full throttle. I love it.
They're not holding back. There's no knees being taken. They're trying to run this thing up. They're actually going to pass it. That's how much they want it. I'll tell you what, just keep coming at them. Coming at them.
Coach Barrow wants the passing touchdown, clearly.
I got a feeling he's going to be pointing up in this press box by the end of this thing, right at UNI.
No doubt, and that's fine.
We will own it.
We
will own it. We
deserved.
couldn't have been more wrong, but you're welcome. You're welcome. We took the harnesses off. We let it go full throttle. That's exactly what we wanted to do. All right, now they're a little more methodical here. 3:15 to go in the game. 21-0 seniors. 3rd and 5 from the 5. It's Lay downhill. Oh my. When are we going to learn that they want to stretch the field on you?
I wonder if the production crew could get a shot of the junior sideline after this celebration. Oh, I love it. I love it.
All right, here we go. There it is.
Yeah.
Home run, baby. Home run. She does play on the softball team. Shout out to
McGivern. The junior coaches were all the way down the far end, clearly removed from the remainder of the junior players. Meanwhile, on the senior sideline, it is a party at the goal line. You have the entire team down that end. Makes a difference.
Oh, my. And here we go. The cheerleaders. They just gave us another. Looks like we got 28 push-ups coming. I do not want to see someone quit.
Probably the most push-ups that any of those gentlemen have done in a very long time.
Janker says otherwise, but hey.
I guess we
oh, boy. Oh, no, he's slowing down right now.
I guess we don't go all the way down with our push-ups here. We do at West Effort, so these boys better get on the scene.
There we go. That's a little bit better. Here we go. Come on, count them out. Shout out PE department.
We'll go back to the tape and count those up, and I expect all 28 to be completed.
I'm pretty sure that's Marco Broccoli giving me some kind of look down on the field there. Just know that Mr. Morrell and I will take on any of you at any time.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, boy.
There it is. This is what we want.
Boy, yep.
Point to the
Can we get a
scoreboard.
camera? Can we get a camera to that sideline of the
Hats
seniors?
off.
Yep.
Hats off, seniors.
They just gave us the business right there. We knew it was coming. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yes,
hands
Coach
up.
Kid Decker, hands up.
Absolutely. It was all fun and games. It was all fun and games. Is the ball live? I don't know. Who's got it? Sullivan wants it. Makes a cut. Oh, boy. Jasmine Daly says no with the finger wave. Shout out Matumbo.
If the juniors do not score, this will be the first shutout that goes on the Powder Puff Trophy.
Yeah, and I'll have to check in with the Powder Puff committee as well. See how many shutouts there's actually been in this ever.
I'll tell you what, in every facet of the game, offense, defense, special teams, the seniors have gotten it done tonight.
2:35 to play. Junior's going to take the field for Pride right now. Oh, boy, not even lined up. And the seniors actually save him with a timeout.
This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. We're all busy looking up in the press box, pointing to Ms. Panchella and Coach Morrell, look at the scoreboard, and yet we have 10 players on the field.
But again, senior advisors, timeout call, or was that the coaching staff? I couldn't tell there.
No, I have to believe that was Coach Barrow because he would not allow anything less than perfect execution.
Pretty sure that would break the rules there. But again, looking at this roster, I see Kevin Barrow, HC-offense, and Colin Franson, HC defense.
It works.
Still wondering who makes the decisions on this team, but it doesn't seem to matter. 28-0, 2:30 to go.
And this is what you call a complete program, a complete organization. When you got the senior cheerleaders still doing organized cheers. Clearly, everyone from top to bottom of this senior organization has a standard and expects perfection.
I just don't know what kind of excuses are going to be coming out of the juniors' mouths tomorrow. Was it our quarterback?
That play doesn't work. Let's get that straight. Okay, that play doesn't work.
I agree.
You need to take that play, set it on fire, and bury it because it doesn't work.
All right, here we go. Play number 2 for Pride right now. Can they send a message to the sophomores below them for what's to come?
People walking around pre-snap.
Trying to stretch it to the outside, and that's Jen Fisher.
Stay away from that side.
Wow.
All right, Mr. Panchella, well, as I do every year at this time of the broadcast, I have to take the long walk down and deliver this trophy, so you'll be finishing up this. It's been a pleasure.
It has been.
With you.
Thank you very much. 4th installment of the Powder Puff coverage. Awesome to stand by you. Looks like the juniors might have executed a first down, maybe their 3rd or 4th of the game. I am being called from the booth here. Not sure what that's all about. Tonight I am a color commentator, not a athletic trainer. That's Sullivan out of bounds. They're still calling me down there. Looks like I'm coming. All right, I'm going to sign off right now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me. Some double dipping duty here, and I'm off.
All right, and welcome back to the Powder Puff broadcast. Joining you now is myself, Tyler Cobb, and standing here next to me, Tommy Sampson. Mostly some mop-up time here, as we thought. However, the juniors are driving down and trying to make a last-ditch effort to get on the board. Here we go. Goggin out of the shotgun, looks right, looks left, steps up into the pocket, and she's scrambling to the left. We got seniors pursuing. Can she get the edge? And the answer is no, she can't. Monster stop there by the seniors.
Yeah, that's a great play by Cam Lay right there. She's been flying around all night, making all kinds of plays for the senior defense.
And she's just a relentless player, just chipping away. And here we go. It appears as though we got a timeout.
Probably talking X's and O's in the huddle, trying to get one down, put it in the end zone, end this game on a high note for the junior class.
Yeah, and I'm looking around at that coaching staff on the junior side, and they seem a little dumbfounded at the outcome right now that they're currently in, except Mekhi Sawyer-Smith himself does not seem deterred, and he's trying to get his girls to put together this final drive here. On the senior side, it appears as though they're being distracted by the outside factors, maybe getting a little celebratory too early there. If they're not careful, The juniors could put one on the board here, and then who knows what happens.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 28-0 right now, 38 seconds left. It would take a sure miracle for the junior class to really pull this one out.
And here you go. Just like that, Goggins got the edge on the right. Here she goes, scrambling down the field. Miracles do happen, but the seniors say, not today. They pull her down, flag down.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man, the senior class emphasized tackling, pulling those flags. They've done a great job all night, and I think that's why their defense is shutting them out right now. They've been really good tackling, and pulling the flags all night long.
Yeah, definitely one of the most physical Powder Puff teams we've seen to date. Clearly a reflection of their off-season program. They've taken the year. They've matured physically and mentally. Offense and defense has run a lot smoother, and they're also just a physical presence out there.
Yeah, I've seen Coach Barrow putting it to work. He's emphasized the flag pulling, and it's really paid off for them tonight.
And great fundamentals will play dividends towards the end of these campaigns here, and you're seeing that result right here in this 28-0 rout.
All right, here we go, Goggin in the shotgun.
Timeout's over. Goggin takes the snap, rolls left, heaves it to the end zone. A little bit of a duck pass there, but it's caught by Anna Wright, and her flag is pulled down.
That was a great catch by Anna Wright. You know, she's been looked at as one of the top targets for Goggin all night long. They connected on that play right there.
Here we go, a bit of confusion on the field. And we got another timeout.
Probably want to talk things over, get things right, just so they can go out with a bang here, and then regroup for next year.
Yeah, and I mean, believe it or not, despite the score, lots at stake here. You know the seniors want to preserve this shutout, and the juniors, a touchdown here could really set the tone for your next outing here next year. So, big play coming up here. Timeout's over. Goggin calling some signals. There they go in the shotgun once again. And here we go. She looks to her left, looks to her right. Sullivan in motion. Ball snapped. Another heave to the left. You saw that pass rusher get in the window there, and that caused another rough pass, and it's broken up by a host of seniors. And you see Jasmine Daly putting her hands up there. She doesn't want a flag. She's just playing physical football, and you got to commend her for that. Out of timeouts, the juniors will have to get back on the line. The clock is stopped due to an incompletion. Bit more confusion.
Goggin getting the hurry-up offense going. She throws it again to the end zone. Incomplete. Targeted for Sullivan on the play.
And that's Cam Lay once again making a big play there and breaking it up. She's just been a problem for the juniors all night. I don't know if they have a player that can physically match up with the presence of Cam Lay.
The junior class has just unable to get anything going on offense tonight.
Here we go. They're going to have time for one more play. 4 seconds left. And look at this, Tom. A field goal.
Wow. They really want those points on the board.
Ball snapped. Kick is up. It's got the boot, but it's wide left. That's going to be wide left, Tom. Yep. And that's off. And the seniors have won.
Pandemonium on the field right now as the senior class is celebrating their first Powder Puff victory win. 28-0 seniors over the junior class. 2018 with the win.
And it's been a long time coming, Tom. After a disappointing outing last year, it's a testament to the character of everyone in this program that they were able to strap it up and get back out there this year and get the W. I mean, a lot of people wrote this team off. They're not the most talented team on paper, but guess what? There's a lot more in this game involved than what's on paper. They had more heart and they had more grit, and that's why they got the W in the fashion they did tonight.
Yeah, and as for the juniors, I think it's back to the drawing board. Look back on what you did good, what you did wrong, and then come back, work harder for next year.
And this is a real hallmark moment here as the seniors pose for a picture. You look at Brock there getting in the front, very proud of himself for his efforts today. Kid Decker with a nice yawn comes in on the right side. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the picture that they'll hoist up in the school tomorrow.
Just an all-around great victory from the coaching staff all the way to the players on the field.
Well, congratulations, seniors, and good luck next year, juniors. This is Tyler Cobb and Tommy Sampson signing off.
moment we've been waiting for, everybody. It's officially the end of the game, 28-0. Seniors come off with the W here with the infamous Coach Decker, baby. Let's go, baby! I love that. I love that. There you can see it. There's the energy of everybody right now. The seniors were the underdogs. They came out on top. This is what they wanted, baby. This is what they wanted. The game is officially over, everybody, with the class of 18 coming out on top with a 28-0 victory. Alongside of me are the coaches. Coaches, what do you got to say?
It was an incredible effort by the whole team this evening. Everybody played fantastic. Key contributors on defense, Jess McGivern, Lauren Henning, Cam Lay with a couple tackles for a loss. Renee Evans played fantastic. Everybody did their job. It was a clean slate, pitched a shutout.
Look like you guys did a phenomenal job. Saw a lot of grit, determination, and heart in these girls' faces. Coach Barrow, what do you have to say about that?
No, we just wanted to win after that tough loss last year, man. It was tough last year. We came out determined, dominated. Shout out to class of 19. They played a great game. We played even better.
Coach Brock, what are your words on the game, boss?
All I can say is that we left no doubt. If you can look at that scoreboard, a 28-0 loss that's a rough one to come back from.
Mr. Tokshin.
It was a great win. That's all.
Mr. Morrell, bet me if we win, he has to shave his head.
Well, you heard it there first. Good work, boys.
Devin Sullivan, we just took a pretty hard L. How are you feeling about this?
I'm in my bag. I'm actually very happy that we won. That we lost 28-0. You know, we had a great team. We played good, and I just love my class. Woo!
Honestly, I'm a little bit sick, but we're juniors, so we'll be back next year. Bye.
Matt, how do you feel about the score?
Well, I don't know. The defense put up a real good effort. Couldn't keep any offense. We couldn't even hold the ball. Couldn't get it on kickoffs. That's how I felt the entire game, getting wet willied. But I don't know.
Alongside of me is the winning team, the class of 18 girls. They did a phenomenal job. Here to my right is Jessica McGivern, having 2 touchdowns, having a great game. What are your thoughts?
I think that my team put up and allowed us to do great, so thanks to my team.
Here alongside of me is Mr. Morrell and Mr. Panchella. Hey, you guys were waiting for this one. You know, doubting the seniors, saying they were going to lose. What are your thoughts, Mr. Morrell?
Well, you live and you learn. We're in the business of educating people and students. And this is a great lesson in owning up and being accountable for being wrong. I was wrong. And I apologize to the class of 2019 for unleashing the beast that's the class of 2018 all over you tonight. It's on us.
Mr. Panchella?
The name of the game was controversy. We caused it. It caused some stir, might have brought out a bigger crowd. Yes, I was wrong. Very, very impressed by the senior effort. And, you know, I don't want to take any credit for it, but it seems as if Mr. Morrell and I may have lit a fire under the senior class, and they came out and wanted to prove a point. We loved the talk from the sideline, and we admit it. We were wrong, but we will be back next year. You can guarantee it with more predictions. The early prediction right now, I'm going to live and die by this one. Those sophomores coming up to be juniors will upset that junior team from this year. You've heard it here first.
You heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday Night Football, it's a wrap. Live from the Nest.